Hello and welcome back to another episode of EU4. Of course, playing with the Anbennar fantasy mod as Azkare. And we are currently expanding at a decent pace. Let's call it that. I don't want to fight you guys. We also are in other wars, really. Left and right. And for some reason these guys think that I'm now a good target, because I'm doing so much against them. But luckily enough, Pluhakin is running around a little bit. Okay, let you guys deal with that. We've already lost a lot of manpower in this war. Not by fighting, by just vibing, let's call it that. Alright, they're getting some chunks of armies around here. More than I have at the moment. At least in this army. Oh, that is a better choice, clearly. Oh, thank you very much for their Kosovar here. Still a heavy autonomy on those guys, but that's alright. I feel like I'm gonna be able to throw these guys out at least. I'm just gonna finish up these sieges over here, so that Lord Dekang is fairly occupied. When did you get here? Huh, I didn't even see that happening. Oh, but yeah, Hiderion is gonna be 666 soon enough. So let's get this representation in, all of you. Blop blop blop. This newly acquired territory, yoink. Welcome. We're gonna get some separatists soon, but nothing too heavy. So, looks like you guys are currently fairly numberless. Oh no, there's a little bit more coming in. Oh, okay, I thought for a second they're just gonna go crazy and like, yeah, let's attack. War! War! Alright. This one done, that might be enough to throw you guys out. 29? Yes it is. A little bit of money. Bye. Suddenly we have a lot more war score. I guess one thing... Yeah, we probably want to get these guys out as well. This is your capital? Yeah, if these guys are out, we are gonna be alright. We can do whatever we want. We don't need to go for this spec, because they're too small to really matter. Maybe these guys are gonna help me against the rebels. Maybe they are that friendly, I don't know. I've not asked them yet. Okay, they're all just going together there. Well, kind of together. They're splitting up again. Manpower is desperate at the moment. I'm not gonna reduce my my professionalism. Oh! Well, I guess I don't need to reduce my professionalism, actually. Seems like there's no need of that whatsoever. Lord Dekang, you have snuck your way into my territory and you think you can run away now? No thanks. Alright. Let's gamble for a thingy again. Military engineer. Grand Captain. Okay. This might not even happen, actually. That's also one of these things. There's a little bit too much gambling going on with the choices that we have, that we might not even get a Sunrise military engineer. That's also, of course, an option. We nearly also get that one. Yeah, my naval fort is suffering. I can kind of understand that, for me having a decent lack of navy. Yeah. Game. I agree. Alright, let's just occupy this last province here. So we have that one finally done. Then we'll see. The command is currently not... I mean, they are spreading out, of course. They are not that weak, but I think now Bien Phan... Oh. Okay, Bien Phan is doing AI stuff. Let's not mention that. They call it slowly but surely declining. Do I kill these guys? I don't see reason why at the moment. Do they stay when? I don't know what, just kill them. A bunch of peasants. Yeah, that was fairly underwhelming. You guys lovely spawning in a fort. Big fan. But I mean, technically we want all of this. But it really depends on how much aggressive expansion this is gonna do now. We should be alright here, so no issue with that. There we go. And do we... Give me your money. Some of it at least. Alright, yep, that's more than enough. Let's see if that is gonna be too... Wait. That is different than before? Yeah, that is far too much. The question is now, what makes more sense? What do we need? Our province... Okay, so all of this would be one? And all of these would be one. Do I then just do it from the ground up instead? Because that should also not be too bad. That's not bad at all. I mean, this is acceptable at the moment. If I go further into that... Okay. This one I think we can deal with. I mean, Druze. We're currently fighting those. Druze and Bimlau. Yeah. So be it. Okay. And we are getting somewhere with that. Okay, yeah, now we get the rest of the claims here. Yeah, we are kind of doing alright here. You guys come here instead. Admin. But I think we are definitely striking out in a certain sense. Especially in size. We'll see about representation then coming around. But for now we need manpower back. Either way. Drill. We should have a decent pool of manpower now with the changes. Or with that one mission. Okay, this one of course is once again also going down, but let's let it come back. Then we just need to build a bunch of barracks. And have army professionalism. All in a day's work. Yep, this is the military engineer. Ho ho ho, we could also increase our army accordingly. So what new cultures we have? We have Teplin and Rizbeko. New in the mix. Could you not do that? What are you getting from it? Oh, luckily these guys are running after as well. Maybe one fine day they are not gonna do this anymore. Talking about manpower, we can just squeeze out a little bit from our allies. Okay, luckily you're sieging in this territory. Representation. Yeah, we now have the bomb boys. Rizbeko and Teplin. Both of them are in that group. Siege ability from Rizbeko. Yes, I want to have you heavily represented. No question about that. Okay. Like I said, we'll see when this one comes around again, when we can do this again. We'll then see if we want to keep the dwarves around. I mean, it is a fairly decent modifier, but not at this age, as I said before. Yeah, did you just lose on both sides? Well done. So, we got some more here going on. Nothing crazy around here. You can continue with that as well. Oh. We're not winning that, right? I wiped them. Okay, we are winning that. I'm glad to help. That is acceptable. I mean, currently Verklausava doesn't do much for me anyway. I mean, of course, they would probably do a lot of money for me at the moment if they were repaired. But it cost me 1,500 ducats to do that, so I'm really not inclined to do any of that. So Sirtan has taken over all of this. We don't have claims on these guys yet, but we could technically take over here. Oh, right, actually, you know what? We can immediately do that. Let's quickly get you your last dudes. Could you stop doing that? Stop killing yourself on me. You're just jumping into my guns. Stop it. You bastards. Now I'm the criminal in this scenario. Horrible. I hate them. But I think we've gotten a decent size already. Definitely. We've spread out quite well. Okay, you guys are done. Well, let's get our claim here. That should be acceptable because they are for one province minor anyway. Ada Veklin is guaranteeing them. Ada Veklin is not a problem. We could cancel the alliance with Bovardi. And money, of course. Talking about money? Okay. Wow, what did you guys do to yourselves? I'm not helping that still, but... I might lose an ally here, because Bianfang, I assume, can recover from that, if they wanted to. So, let's quickly clean up you. I was actually happy that the Ghost Emperor kind of won that, but I guess there was a quick switch on that. Yeah, I mean, nothing personal, but that was dumb as shit. Like they do not have the option to get mercenaries. A bit of military advice, don't do that again. I like that these guys can only take a small bit of that territory. For the obvious reason, because they don't own that fort here. I'm just gonna put the army there, so that if the guys want to cross over, they have to face them. And yeah, that is a dead ally. No matter how you look at it. We have some dudes coming up. Haha! Game! Please! Don't continue doing this. Gonna go for stability. We can also technically get rid of that, right? We no longer need these guys to be loyal. Or too loyal. Yeah. Yoink. So. And then we'll see. Like I said, let's for now get our manpower back. Longbeko, you're gonna stand around here. This is... Com. That's not funny at all. There's nothing funny about Com. I mean, it might be all everywhere here, but it's not funny. Alright, production efficiency, that's also a little bit of a money boost. You're hurt. You're getting hurt here. Go on this grassland then. Are we also suffering from the call for peace? God damn it. Wait. What just happened here? Do you have another war? No. What the fuck? You still have all of these troops and you just let these guys walk all over you? I mean, if they manage to siege that, they can actually piece these guys out. Might even have a better opportunity. Maybe they're trying to get around to me. That might also be a thing. Okay, so basically, that thingy was not the case of her dying. I see. Hidarian's heart breaks to see his wife in such a state. Her breathing is shallow, and he knows deep in his soul that she only has a few hours left. He holds her hand, it looks small and old in his own. She has aged so much since they first met, but time has barely begun to leave its mark on the elf. My love, how could I not have seen this? I should have given you more time. Mia silences him with a long stare. I didn't want you to. How could I spend my last months distracting you from your dream? That is not how I wanted to die. The words are labored, difficult. Look at what we have managed, Hidarian. We have built the foundations of your beautiful dream. We have raised a fine son. We have shared our love. Hidarian doesn't reply, tears pouring freely down his golden skin. For the next few hours he whispers to her as she drifts away, speaking each profession of love that he never had the chance to say during the long romance until finally her breathing ceases. It is a full day before Hidarian emerges from the chamber. He had sat the vigil awake and by himself, holding open the door so that his beloved Mia's spirit might pass into the far and unknown beyond. His eyes are still wet, but there's a newfound determination in his heart. Alright. What do we... I mean, I feel like I'm probably gonna go for the improved relation. The patriarch. The benefactor, the ruler. Patriarch. Let's fulfill the dream. I mean, to be honest, I was surprised that we didn't get an event for her dying as an advisor, but I guess that wasn't her official death. Her death has been greatly exaggerated. But it once again goes down to the topic of that I've talked about with elves. Their longevity. Oh, this might not work. Come on. Zioyit. I believe in you. I'm actually alright with that. Like I said, we have no loss here, really. Nice. Peace him out, peace him out. Do it, do it. It's a full occupation. Do the smart thing, please. For the love of God. Once in your life, AI, do something smart. Okay. That was a lot of work, but it seems like we're gonna get a decent chunk more thingy in. Let's state at least something here. Pop. But with that... I mean, we're gonna of course state this stuff. There's no question about that. Zip. Of course gonna be a little bit over, but that is no worry. Because now we need more representation. So like I said, the Teplin culture is over here. Don't want to give them too much, we're just gonna give them enough. Oh wow, actually that is a lot already. But this is only because their representation within my country is so low. But you guys, that is Becco. I mean, we're gonna start here. And then we're gonna give you another bit. So... Alright. Oh, these guys are still not. Okay, then we're gonna have to give them a little bit more. I don't mind at the moment. They are the 17%. So, gives a little bit of siege ability. Love it. Do I just actually hand out all of that? I could with that get not, you know what? Is that enough for the last stage, or do we only have one before? No, I'm willingly going for the full-on representation for these guys in the thingy, because we get another 5% governing capacity on top of that. And we're getting closer and closer to actually having a plus in there in governing capacity. Of course, we have a shit ton of autonomy. That is also true. Wait, we have 100% representation of you guys, do we not? Oh, because these guys are dominant, these guys are enraged. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna reorganize all of this at some point. What penalties does that do? Do we see like a modifier here? Unrepresented culture. I mean, first of all, that's a lie, you are represented. And second of all, what does it do? Unrest, production, tax, manpower, sailors, and province governing costs. I see. Okay. I'm still not I'm still I mean, I cannot change much about it now. So we never want to go for dominant representation. That's basically the case. That's good to know. Wait, we don't need to pay Diplo here. Okay, cool. Thanks. Sunrise Elf. Half cost Sunrise Elf. There we go. Lovely. I mean, you guys are alright again. But of course, it takes a moment. We have a truce still, right? Yeah. 4 years, that is over. Okay, but you can now drill again because most of the rebels are dealt with. So we basically we never want to go full 100%. We know that. We never want to. I mean, I guess we just need to want to give them a decent representation, nothing else. Just so that they are satisfied. We have enough to get another army rolling. 2.8. What do you guys want? Temple, mercenaries, temple. We might do that one day. Okay, but the Mystic Accord is now a little bit more accepted. Do we want to change something here? I mean, this one is now kind of a little bit unpleasant. No, no, no. I guess the Diplo reputation doesn't really matter at this point. Also, I could go for the admin gain. Because these guys, we're not gonna get happy enough. Oh no, wait, actually they are happy enough. Okay, forget it. Yeah, you know what? Diplo rotation I don't really care about that much anymore. At all. Oh, we're at war. Of course we cannot do that. Oh, we actually were building a temple already in that place. Damn, I'm good. Too good at the game. Let's actually just get a bunch of infantry rolling first. So, I mean, we have no heavy handing or like... I mean, I guess barracks. But the rest is all... This is all conquest. Like, this is... I mean, I guess this is not conquest. This wants me to build more barracks. But this is more conquest. This is conquest. Claims, 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 claims. We'll have to keep an eye open on when our thingy comes around again, when we can reorganize. As I mentioned before, the settle enough doesn't... No wait, actually we can do that immediately. Right? With you guys, it's per culture group. Yeah, let's actually do this one. Okay, let's give them one here. So we're at 15. And I guess then we're just gonna go for the... I mean, this is 39%. We're just gonna go for these two. Pop. And pop. That is more. And we get at least a dominant one. And give us the siege ability. Not much, but some reachability. Oh, wait a second. So they sung. I mean, I'm actually gonna walk right into these guys again. I have more than enough. Well, I guess I did my part. How are you not winning here, Bianfang? What the fuck are you doing? Ah, now I see why you're having a problem. Oh, I also see that Nushkin Sarai actually does not exist at all. Interesting. Very, very cool. What can you say to that? Let's actually do the last of these. I mean, this is down. I mean, I feel like I'm gonna constantly struggle with my economy, the way that things look, especially when I keep pushing up the army like that. Alright, something has been picked. You have been picked, but we can wait for next thingy with you. We of course are gonna pick that overall. Gotta have to spend a little bit here, because we don't want to go too crazy. With the military one, I would actually be alright with taking another idea here, because I know that military usually takes a long time to get picked completely. So there's that. We got 11. 66. Nah, we need to click it click once more. I mean, I guess it's kind of it depends on how you look at it with the with the autonomy. Alright, are you guys alright? That's something I also should check. Com is angry. Okay, we can do something about that. Com, that is 100% representation. Okay, we cannot do something about that. The others were happy, right? Yeah, you are still the dominant one, Hinfat. Still not able to click that. I mean, this is basically we basically want to reorganize this as soon as we have the whole culture group in our hand. Because then we can basically make this decision for the rest of the game. That's not gonna change much. Maybe, of course, through some development and stuff like that, but otherwise not really getting anywhere. But yeah, it seems like these guys are actually gonna win that war then, or at least do somewhat decent. Because someone else interfered in the fun activity time. That's not a mage. Yeah, sure. Only have women in our as advisors. I can live with that. We can also now start with the temple restoration, which is also nice. But we do still have that excessive inflation, really. And yeah, we're also now slowly but surely having a list of cultures who are not represented. I cannot sadly enough convert them. Oh, there we go. Pick that. And innovativeness is also getting somewhere. Colonialism has not spawned yet. So nothing to worry about there, I guess. Skyrunners, welcome. Still only Adaveklin who's gonna join that. Okay. I guess you guys can all start drilling then, now that this is over. There we go. I'll take the army tradition hit. Of course, it's nice if it's usually a good thing to keep that high, but we are no desperate need. Actually, I don't know how many barracks these guys want me to build. Really. But when I played them, I did not expect military stuff. Oh, that's a decent. Yeah, I think that's decent enough. Okay, there seems to be new stuff here as well. When I take a look at it, I mean, some of them, of course. I mean, this is gonna come around eventually. I'm not sure where they find all of these new men, but I guess that is that. Autonomy. We are still, of course, very much stuck here a little bit. Need to push this stuff down. Oh, of course, you guys keep running into my territory. You're not sieging that. Feasibility, mercenary, spy network. That is something that I can get behind again. It seems like you guys are getting slowly but surely united, which is good. I would say that is a good thing. We are easily now, of course, a match in military-wise. Get off my stupid territory. I don't want you around here. Of course. Don't tell me they're trying to sneak into these guys. Is that really what you're doing at the moment? It is. Yeah, and they're like, oh, you know what, actually, you know that I think about it? Double 1, a 0. That's not how you win fights. Wait, are you now just running over there? For fuck's sake. Do you not have a command to deal with or something like that? There we go, just get the hell out of here. But I guess we're also gonna end this episode here anyway. So like always, like some shenanigans, I guess see you guys next episode. Bye!